Hello and welcome to another exclusive Goody Reader video. This is Nick.
And this is Marcus.
Marcus is going to take you through a review of the Augen Gentouch78.
Okay, so the Augen Gentouch78 is the new low-cost tablet PC available through Kmart, roughly for about $150. It has 800 by 600 resolution. It's running Android 2.1. The internal memory isn't that large. This new tablet PC has a lot of problems, but we'll get into that in a second. We just mainly want to show you some of the things on the device, just to give you guys a little bit of a clue. So basically, most of the busy stuff here is on the back of the device. This is your back button, this is your home button, and this is your zoom in button, and then this pulls out a search button on your computer. The device does come with a stylus because it's very unresponsive. So like most tablets, say, or on your smartphone where you can hit things with your finger, you really need to be able to hit things at a very precise angle, which is the fact that this has a very sharp point. When it comes in your device, it comes in the back here. You simply bring it out. You can see your speaker here. It's only mono. You can see right here that this is the power button. This is where you plug it in. This is the micro USB drive that you would plug into your computer. This is the headphone jack, although most headphones don't plug into this device. Augen has said if you send in a proof of receipt, they'll send you in a converter for this. This is the micro SD card slot, but this is one of the worst ill-designed slots. We've actually lost 2 micro SD slots in our device, as you can see here that there is a big groove. So micro SD cards actually fit into this space better than the real space. So many people are losing their micro SD cards into their unit and they're unretrievable. So what we're going to do here now, this is an example of the web browser that comes with your device. Web browsing speed is somewhat, it's not too bad. It's only a Wi-Fi unit, so I have it plugged into the local Wi-Fi network here. So just to give you guys an idea of how things take to load. To turn and to scroll up, you flick it like this. It doesn't have any of the pinch zooming that the iPad or other multi-capacitive touchscreen devices work. So you really have to make sure that when you're flicking things, you don't actually hit any of the links on the device. And what we're going to simply do is just click the home button. And this is what the home screen looks like. It comes bundled with a web browser, a YouTube, an e-reader application, an email application, a gallery, the Google Android Marketplace. But here's the deal with the Augen Gentouch and the Google Marketplace. Augen didn't get a Google license when they first started shipping this device. So the Google Android Marketplace actually doesn't work on this device. You can load it up and look for apps, but if you try to download an application on the Google Android Marketplace, it gives you a perpetual downloading screen, but it doesn't actually download any devices to your computer. So we'll just give you guys a little bit of how this all works right here. So what we're simply going to do is just to show that you can browse the Android Marketplace, and if I say want to download Facebook for Android, this is really what happens, where it says starting download, and the download will never occur. Again, this is because Augen has shipped their device with a Gmail app and with other Google branded apps, but they didn't actually consult Google with a license, so Google basically cut them off. So if you want to actually download applications from your device, Augen has set up a pirate app store. So the only way that you're able to access the app store is to access the special app store. But to get this on your Augen Gentouch, what you simply have to do is Augen has released a few firmware updates that you'll need to install on your device. we have tutorials on all the updates on our site, so if you want to download, read the facts, the quick start guides, or any of the information to actually put this on your device, please visit our forum at goodereader.com/forum and go to the Augen Gentouch section. So this is the Augen Gentouch store application. This recently only came out a few days ago. The one drawback on this application or this store is that it doesn't even come close to the Android store. A lot of these applications are severely indie applications, so they're independent developers. You don't see official Facebook applications here, official Twitter applications, or official Android apps by any company, including the Android applications from Kobo, Amazon, and other companies, so you won't be able to actually get these applications via the private marketplace here. Just to give you guys an example of how the YouTube system works, the YouTube system isn't too bad. We can show you an example of a video.
Something momentous has just happened on the Annoying Orange's YouTube channel. He's just hit 1 million subscribers. But we're not here to celebrate the Annoying Orange.
We're not? Boring. So who are we celebrating?
You.
Me? Yay!
So that's the YouTube application, a very annoying video. But yeah, I mean, even third-party Android applications such as AppBrain, that doesn't work either. But you can it comes bundled with things such as Skype and other applications. You can definitely see the list of applications by hitting the device here. So all in all, our impressions of the device is this is a severely lackluster device. It's very unresponsive. We feel like this device bears a lot of similarities with the Pan Digital e-reader that came out, where they shipped it too soon. They shipped it with faulty firmware, with bad hardware, and a lot of bugs that basically make a lot of users return the item. Out of all the users that we talked to, 1 in 2 users actually brought this device back to Kmart to get a refund. Each Kmart location only really has about 10 copies of this device, but one of the reasons why we would say to skip this device is because of all the bugs with various Windows operating systems. The Google Android store does not work, which Augen uses the Google Android marketplace as one of the big sellers of this device. So we would say give this device a miss. It's only $150, but it has more drawbacks than it's actually worth. Again, it's very unresponsive. You really do need the stylus in order to type things in, and even with that, you'll often be able to hit things that you don't mean to hit. And although Augen says that you will be able to flip between landscape mode here and horizontal mode, it actually doesn't work. They say that they'll perhaps address it in a future update. We remain skeptical that this device will need at least 3 to 4 hardware updates in order for it to work properly. So you can definitely spend $150 in better places than invest in this tablet PC. For Good e-Reader, this is Marcus.
This is Nick.